Well, good afternoon, YouTube. Bringing you the video from Cologne, South Dakota. Today it's kind of dreary, cold and snowy. But I thought I'd show you what I picked up yesterday. Near as I can tell, it's a 1972 John Deere 440. Somebody has made it into a JDX5, I think, and painted it black, but looking at the serial number and everything, it looks like a Model 5000, which was built in 92, and it was green. And you can see the green paint poking through everywhere. But this is a typical $50 snowmobile. The engine's stuck. I did put some marble oil in it, see if I can get it unstuck. I don't know. I've never really had too good of luck with stuck engines. But you never know. We'll see what happens if I can get that. I think it's the PTO side piston is stuck. I think the plugs are in there loose, so it must have got some water in there. But it's all in all not too bad. The back bumper's kind of pulled out. Seats are always looking like that. I do have a different hood for it. This one is broke, but could be fixed. I fixed worse. So we'll see what happens here. But I'm going to go in and show you what I've been working on the last 3 or 4 days here. It's my 1979 John Deere Trailfire. I guess you would call it a custom because there's not any Trailfires come out of the factory that were green. But this one, of course, 79 had the steel tunnels on them, so nobody likes to work on them. But it didn't come out too bad. I buffed it down and gave it a really good primer coat and shot the green paint. She's actually pretty. I even going to leave the bumper green on it. I think it looks kind of classy with the yellow John Deere stripe on it. Come around here. One issue with this sled is it had a liquefier hood on it, and I had to repair. There's a grill right here, so it was kind of broke, so I just took it out and filled in the hole. And that's where my graphics will be. I'm going to have my graphic maker put racing decals on this sled. But I'm in the process of waiting for some parts. The sled did have a few issues. We're going to open up the hood here and show you. I did paint the underside of this hood. Whoever had it before put a liquefier suspension under it, which is a pretty good deal because it's a lot heavier than the original Trailfire suspension. So it's got a rocking track under it. But when I opened up the chain case, the tightener was gone, and there's a lot of slop on this bottom pulley. So I went ahead and found a case on eBay, and I'm waiting for that to come because there's a little pin here that's supposed to be here for this adjustment. But some of them have, goes on the chain up there, so that's what this one has. I did, this is a 440 sled, so last night I did change out the crank seals of this engine and did get it dropped in last night, about 2 in the morning. So this is how far I got. I do have a flip lid that's off of a liquefier. I'm not sure if I can get that on this one, or I think have a Trailfire coming. Depends how much of a hurry I'm in. I do have to clean the carb yet. I need to make the wear bars. I did get some hood trim for the edge of the hood today, and I do have the seat to fix. I do have a seat cover for it. But as you can see, the tanks really come out nice. I did get a different door for it here, so that fits in there nice. But these tanks are typically pretty faded out, and I'll show you what I do with these. A lot of guys try all these concoctions of stuff you can buy that's supposed to bring back the plastic but black color, but I've never had any luck with that. So anymore, I just go ahead and spray them with this Ace Rust Stop Barbecue Black. Now this stuff is about $8 or $9 a can. I hate paying the price, but it's a big can. But it works super on this black plastic. It seems like it just soaks right into it and just gives it a nice soft sheen. And it just looks so much better on these sleds that have that nice black sheen on the tanks and the plastic parts. There's not a lot of plastic on a John Deere, but what there is, it's pretty faded out. And then I go ahead and use the same stuff on the exhaust, and it's like temperature resistant down to, oh, let's see, 1,000 degrees. It's supposed to be resistant, so it works super on my muffler and gives that a nice look. So you can see this is what I've been working on. This Friday I'm supposed to go look at two 1978 Spitfires, so I'm anxious to see what those look like. They're supposedly supposed to be in pretty good shape and a pretty good price. I think I can get them for around $200, so I'm kind of anxious for that. But this is just kind of what's going on out at the sled shed here. I did get a new rear bumper on this one, and this must have been off of Sportfire because it's chrome, so I just left it. But I think this is just going to be one of my custom sleds. I'll probably end up selling it, but I think the graphics are going to remake this pop. Actually, I have a twin to it in the storage area, which I had to bring back and change out the fan part because the bearing's kind of bad in the bearing, so I just got one off eBay to put in there. But this should be a good running engine. It did run on spray, and one of the crank seals was iffy when I took it out, so it was a good deal that I pulled it out and went through changing the crank seals. Anymore, I can do them pretty fast on these Kawasaki's. But I guess I don't have anything else. Thanks for watching.